Hello you guys, my name is Desiree at All Seed and Barn today. So today is vet day, farrier, and feed delivery going on today. And we have a lot of volunteers out here, which is great for me because I could give them a task. So what is my day today with the vet? We are going to castrate. I love castrating, which means we could cut them and start working with them. So we have 3 on our list today. So we have a colt, we have a mini horse, and then we have a donkey. Don't you just love donkeys? I don't, but it's great. So we have that on top. We have x-rays, and then we are going to do a allergy shot because one of our horses got hives this weekend. So we're going to take care of that. If we have time today, we're going to do Kelly. She has that big knee. I mentioned it before. She has all liquid on her front knee. So we're going to try to lance it, and then I will take care of it for this week. So it's very important to castrate them because we don't want them to reproduce out here. So it's always a good thing for us because when we castrate them, they have to be on 2 weeks, 14 days, light trot. So I will be taking that over because there'll be more of my doctoring list and making sure the swelling is good. If it's bleeding, which is fine, you just want to make sure it's not so swollen because we would have to do hydrotherapy on them and they're not gonna like that.
Okay, so today is Tuesday, which is our vet and farrier day. Always a very busy day. Even more exciting, we're starting on another project across the street. So we have essentially 18 stalls because one enclosure is gonna be for feed storage and one enclosure is we're gonna make it so the vet can practice over there also without having to have the team have to keep walking horses across the street, which can be dangerous. Super exciting. There's a company in town, San Joaquin Fencing, who's actually donating a crew of guys to come out here on Saturday to concrete in and get all the posts level. So then once the horizontal rails get delivered, we just have to put those up, which we're gonna hope they come out because there's 600 rails and that is a lot of rails to have to install. So it's really amazing that San Joaquin Fencing is coming out. Mike, thank you so much. Them donating their time and concrete and all the things to get this portion of this project done frees up resources to go towards other things that we might need, either built or fixed or even medical bills, feed, all the things like that. So grateful for the community for stepping up like that and helping us. Outside of that, just normal vetting and all the things today. Busy, busy, busy.
Fletcher back with All Seed in a Barn. Today we're across the street on the south side of the road. We're getting all of our markings down on the ground for all of the massive new shelters we're gonna build across the street because we're slowly running out of room around here, so we have to keep expanding. We're making all the markings because we have a company coming out to scan the ground, make sure we don't have any utilities because we'd hate to start digging holes and jack up things that are gonna make our life worse. We got the new shelter over here completely framed up, so we're just waiting on our tin delivery to put the roof on it, and then we're gonna keep building those shelters all the way down that row. Big things are happening. I love seeing this place expand. With expansion means we're actually able to save more horses. If we're not expanding, that means we're not doing our job, and our main job is to save the horses. So from when I started till now, we've already been able to build and clean up this place quite a bit. That's thanks to everyone who volunteers out here, everyone who has their part in this place.
Hi, I'm Walker Reynolds. I'm the farrier out here at All Seed in the Barn, and today we were working on Elena. She's a new draft. I haven't worked on her before. We tried her outside the stock. She didn't really want to pick her foot up, so today we have her in the stock, and she acts like she's been in here a ton. She walked right in, picks up her feet really nice and easy. Sometimes I think that these horses are more nervous outside the stock than they are inside the stock. So this one's standing really good first in here. We'll do her in here. The other 3 drafts we did today, we just trimmed them like a regular horse. Just tied them up to the wall, trimmed them, so that's pretty nice. I'd rather trim them standing outside the stock because it's a little easier, but some of them, they just like it better in here and it works easier for us. And we also had quite a few horses today. I think there was about 20 of them. Mostly trims, so it was pretty easy. I got 2 guys helping me out today, just trying to help make sure everything keeps going, it's smooth, and it's been really smooth today.
Good morning, everyone. It's Tiffany here with All Seated in a Barn. I am working with Miss Arizona. I spent the last week working on having Arizona collect her neck and her head and to lift her withers so that her momentum comes from her hindquarters, which is their engine. Now that I'm on her back, I'm trying to ask the same thing to give me a little bit of collection. What I've found with Arizona is that she's very sensitive to pressure. And so today's lesson is that pressure does not mean go forward, it means move away from. And so when I go to add my inside leg on her, She wants to trot off, but I just stay consistent here with my leg on her until she comes back to a walk, and then I release. I was just asking her to move away from my leg, not move forward off my leg. And so now I'm going to push her over with that right leg, and I took it away just before I felt like she would step up into a trot. So now I'm going to ask her to turn to the right. I'm gonna use a little bit of left leg. And she went to trot, so what I'm going to do is stay consistent with my body, with my hands, keep my leg on her, but give her the cue to slow down, easy. And as soon as she slows down, I take my leg off of her. What this will teach her is that if my legs come into contact with her, it doesn't mean take off. It means move away from my leg. And so this sets Arizona up for success with her adopters, because if they accidentally brush their leg up against her, I don't want her to start trotting. I want her to be a partner for her new home. By setting the horse up for success, we teach them that when we apply pressure, it doesn't mean to run. And so now I'm applying that leg and she's staying right with me. So I release all pressure. I take my leg off of her and I open my fingers on my reins to release pressure. And by practicing this every single time with her, she will become so consistent. Left leg on, left leg comes off, right leg on, right leg off to complete the turn. And you can see how Arizona has already picked up my legs give her direction, but they don't necessarily tell her, I want her to go faster. And so she's responding perfectly to everything that I'm saying. And so if you have a horse that marches forward with the slightest bit of pressure, you want to ask your horse to come back to you and that he has to wait for your cue to move forward. I'm going to ask Arizona for a trot and it's going to be a clear cue. I'm going to sit straight up. I'm going to send my energy up. I'm going to say trot, trot. And that was all she needed. She felt my energy rise. She felt me say trot, trot, and we took off, just like I wanted. Now I'm gonna bring her back down. I'm gonna slow my body down, engage my core to sit the trot. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, and walk. I lift my hands up instead of back because I don't want to pull on my horse's mouth when I want them to stop. But if I lift my hands up, whoa, my hands are up instead of back because the bit then goes to the roof of their mouth and that's enough contact to stop them. If I pull back, if I bring my elbows behind my body, now I pull on their mouth backwards and that's just an uncomfortable feeling for your horse. Imagine having a metal bit in your mouth, someone on your back yanking on your mouth. And so when I go to stop, I like to do it a little bit gentler, which I find is raising up my hands instead of raising back. So I'll demonstrate both examples. So mostly you will see people stop like this. Whoa. Pulling on their mouth, bringing your elbows behind your back. Whereas you could stop like this. Whoa. My hands just had to raise 2 inches above the horn and Arizona stopped. If you rewind to see how I stopped the other way, I had to put a lot more force by bringing my elbows behind my back. And so that was a gentler response for Miss Arizona. So today's lessons, how to teach your horse to move away from pressure, which is different than moving forward, how to ask your horse to stop gently, and also transitions, asking them gently how to transition up and also transition down back to a walk and then to a stop.
Good morning, my name is Terry. Actually looked back, and so January 7th of this year was my 5-year anniversary of volunteering out here. Today we have Paris that I've been working with for a couple of months now. I just found out today is only 2 years old. We think she's pregnant, so I've been slowly getting her used to being touched and handled. So yesterday, Mark, one of our other fabulous volunteers, came over and put the halter on her, which we haven't had on since she moved into this pen. She'll let me take her halter and I can walk her up and down. She leads quite easily. I might even go in there and see if she'll be still enough to let me have the lead. Good girl, this is huge for her. To have a halter on and to have me inside this pen holding her by the lead. I don't know if you can see her feet, but they are very, very much in need of a trim. We worked to get the halter on her so that today she can have her trim. She's come a long ways. She let us brush her today. Never before, when I bring a brush in here, she would go to the other side of the pen. Today, I held her while Mark brushed down her sides. It's just baby steps to get them used to trust, huh? Just a human hand is a nice thing, not a scary thing. Every time that a horse gives to me, like that, like her dropping her head, smelling my hand from never smelling my hand, or even we have some horses that won't even look at you. They won't turn their head. So every time they give to me, my heart inside is doing this big happy dance. Outside, I have to stay calm. I can't move, I can't start jumping up and down, but inside I'm jumping up and down when they choose to trust me. And this right here, this is huge. I was so proud of her yesterday for getting this on her, for allowing this, coming from when she wouldn't let me touch the end of her nose to standing here very calmly with you outside the fence and me holding her lead like we've done this forever. Good girl. What a brave girl you are.
Hi, I'm Kendall and this is Aaron. He's just getting exposure. He's been ridden. He just needs to be desensitized and get used to the environment and everything and get a little bit of confidence. Just, you know, getting him out here, daily exposure, lined up, tied up, saddled with the other horses so that he sees what's going on. Maybe pony him, lead him from another horse, ride him around. He's been ridden, so mostly it's just that he's scared on. I'm just tying him up right here so that he can learn patience. I'm gonna saddle him also so that he can just stand here and learn how to be patient and just be exposed to all the movements and everything like that, because he is a little spooky, a little skittish. We want to get that out of him so that he's not scared or spooky about anything when we ride him. It's good for them to learn how to socialize and how to stand around together in case they have to be, like in a trailer and stuff like that. So it's just good to get them used to doing that.
So Peach is going to have her first bath today. So we had to move her all the way from her baby's pen. So Peaches, even though she's a donkey, donkeys don't like baths. Some donkeys will take the bath with water just fine. If you can see, Peaches is fully dirty and she has been our bottle baby for like a couple months with me and Talia while we're house sitting. So she's now moving up to be a grown baby and now getting her first bath today.
Hi guys, this is Leanne at All Seated in a Barn. I'm coming to you today to say I want to make sure that you know we are having our amazing event. It's called the Bayou Boil. It's coming up on April 26th. Our deadline for the end of ticket sales is April 21st. So get your tickets. It's going to be a night of super amazing food, fantastic people, beautiful, great dancing music, a cigar bar, a hat bar, late night tacos and tequila. Come, get your ticket, and have the best time ever. We are kicking this place up. We are gonna light it up with lights, beautiful flowers. The roses are blooming. So much beauty and time we're putting into this to make it such a festive event. Tickets are on sale now, so get them and come see us here at All Seated in a Barn.
So right now I'm making bucket. This wagon did not got their supplements and their meds bucket. All in this bucket gets stable mix just because to help with their stuff. With the supplements, all the horses gets electrolytes and MSM. Some buckets will also get weight gainer, red cell, gut X, and also some horses gets alpha pellets just because they don't like stable mix, and some horses won't eat it and they'll strike. TC, this special bucket, he's on Timothy pellets because he colicked this Sunday. So we noticed it, we treated it, and he's on Gastrogard. Let me show you what a Gastrogard is. So Gastrogard, this is what it looks like. It's inside a plastic thing. It helps if their horses are kicking their stomach or they have ulcers. You would give them Gastrogard and we put them in their bucket for their next dinner. They also need their medicine. Who needs aquats? If they need some bone supplements, some horses gets it just to help with their bones, just to work with their exercise. And then whoever needs aquats to help their inflame, and then bute, morphine, just to help horses who needs it. This is the time of the weather. Today is gonna be 81 today. Horses needs electrolytes. It's the same thing as humans. Out here, you guys drink water or electrolytes. Horses out here, they don't realize how hot it is and how warm it is. So we give them electrolytes no matter what. The bigger buckets gets 2 scoops no matter what, so they are forced to drink water throughout the day.
My name's Kathy. This is Zaid.
Yeah.
And brother, he's got a twin brother here. We're out here today just doing a little volunteer work. It's a work training program. Oh, we were out there feeding Yaki and the donkeys and he pet a dog.
Yeah.
He's usually afraid of dogs, but he's really learning how to deal with his fear of dogs. He and his brother both. Yeah. This is a new group coming out to volunteer. It's been a couple weeks now, but they've really showed a lot of love for the animals and they're happy. It helps. You happy out here? Yeah. It helps break up the day for sure. They're learning how to care for animals. They give love and they get love, you know, and the environment out here is just amazing. All the people here that work here or volunteer here, everybody's great. It's hard to explain comfort.
Hey everybody, it's Maddie at All Seed in the Barn. Felix this morning has just been acting out of control. It's something in the air for sure because he's just been a little crazy. Out here jumping and kicking and running all around, and he's just feeling it today. So we put some pellets down. His water must have overflowed or somebody dumped it, but put the pellets down so he has nice soft feet or dry feet. I'm sure he'll love that and come out here kicking again. Let's see.
Hi, my name is Mary O'Toole. I'm a volunteer at All Seated in the Barn. This is Margie. Since December, I've only been out here. This is my second time, but I love it. And all the people out here is amazing. You want to come out and be happy, forget all your problems, come out, All Seated in the Barn. I normally work in the volunteer in the board barn, but I'm walking Margie. I went to see the baby donkey. I won't be out here very much longer because we need to go home. This is a very amazing place, peaceful, no bad attitudes, no bad personalities. You know, it's just amazing.
The best way to support us is always through donations, whether that be product that we need or monetary. And you can do that by joining our Patreon, going to the website, or visiting any of our social media platforms for links on the best ways to help us.